Struggling with greasy, uneven nachos? You might be missing a few key tricks. With the right technique, you can achieve perfectly melted, deliciously layered cheese for the ultimate homemade nacho experience. Avoid these common pitfalls for perfect homemade nachos every time. While it might be tempting to enhance your nacho cheese sauce with aged, sharp varieties, doing so can ruin its smooth texture. Older cheeses like Parmesan and extra sharp cheddar tend to be drier and more crumbly, leading to a grainy consistency rather than a creamy, gooey melt. For the best results, stick to high-moisture cheeses designed for melting, such as mild cheddar or Monterey Jack. These varieties create that rich, velvety texture perfect for drizzling over nachos. However, if you're craving a stronger, more complex flavor, there's a simple trick to balance both qualities. Kitchen Conundrum suggests blending a small amount of aged cheese into a base of softer, melt-friendly cheese. A good ratio is 2 cups of melty cheese to half a cup of aged cheese, ensuring a smooth texture with a punch of extra flavor. This way, you get the best of both worlds. If you've been trying to recreate that classic ballpark nacho cheese at home without success, you might be missing a key ingredient: pickled jalapeno brine. Redditors swear by this secret addition, claiming it delivers the tangy, slightly spicy kick that sets stadium nachos apart. You'll find this flavorful liquid in any jar of pickled jalapenos, making it an easy fix. Best of all, the recipe itself is incredibly simple. As one Redditor points out, you only need one more ingredient, and it's something you likely already have on hand. As they explained, just use canned Rico brand cheese mixed with some of the brine from pickled jalapenos. Easy to make and easy to eat. We get it. When you're craving nachos, waiting for the cheese to melt can feel like torture, but turning up the heat won't speed things up. It'll ruin your cheese. According to ThermoWorks, cheese melts best at specific temperatures. For cheddar, that magic number is 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Exceeding this can cause the proteins to tighten, resulting in a greasy, clumpy disaster that can't be undone. To achieve smooth, creamy nacho cheese, start by finely shredding your cheese and letting it warm to room temperature. This simple step reduces the heat needed to reach its melting point. A gentler approach prevents the cheese from breaking, keeping it luscious and gooey instead of oily and stiff. So next time you make nachos, resist the urge to blast the heat. Patience and the right technique will reward you with perfect velvety cheese every time. Kraft Mac and cheese lovers, rejoice! That iconic orange cheese powder isn't just for pasta anymore. Now, you can buy dehydrated cheddar powder to sprinkle on popcorn, seasoned veggies, or mix into a smooth, creamy cheese sauce in seconds. The possibilities for cheesy goodness are endless. As one Redditor posited, it's a little insane, but you can work lovely nacho cheese miracles with dehydrated cheese powder. If you want it like stadium, bowling alley, cafeteria nacho cheese, a little of this stuff rehydrated with butter and water, seasoned to taste, is like childhood coming back to life. It's gross, but it's made of real cheese originally, so maybe it's less gross. Less gross? More like irresistibly delicious. These nachos are everything you crave. Gooey, cheesy, and downright addictive. No need to hesitate. Grab a plate and dig in.
Go. Leon, I can't give you the Heimlich, so you better chew.
Oh.
If your nacho cheese sauce has a floury taste and a lumpy texture, your roux might be the culprit. A roux, a blend of flour and fat used to thicken sauces, forms the base of many cheese sauces. However, if you don't cook it properly, your sauce may end up tasting like raw flour. The solution? Let the flour cook in the fat for about 5 minutes, stirring frequently until the raw smell disappears. Lumpiness is another common issue, but it's easy to fix. Once your roux is smooth and cooked, gradually whisk in the milk. Slowly is key. Adding small amounts at a time ensures that the flour is fully incorporated, preventing clumps. Once you've created a silky base, you can add your cheese for a creamy, perfectly smooth nacho sauce. Follow these simple steps, and you'll never have to deal with grainy, floury nacho cheese again. Just velvety, delicious perfection.
It's nacho time! Oh, how many of these did we order?
Pre-shredded cheddar and jack cheese might seem convenient, but they won't give you the best nachos. These cheeses are coated with anti-caking agents to prevent clumping, but those same additives hinder proper melting. The result? A less than ideal texture that's more clumpy than creamy. For smooth, gooey nachos, opt for freshly grated cheese instead. Redditors swear by sodium citrate for ultra-smooth nacho cheese. It prevents graininess and separation, giving you that perfect velvety texture every time. As one fan explains, it keeps melted cheeses from breaking, basically turning everything into Velveeta. It may not sound appetizing, but this surprising ingredient, highlighted by Huffington Post, is the key to achieving perfectly smooth nacho cheese. It's just a form of salt that works as an emulsifier. This game-changing ingredient keeps cheese silky smooth, preventing the dreaded greasy, clumpy mess. We're convinced nacho cheese will never be the same.